Hey everyone, this is Bryan with another tribute to my grandpa. And over the past year, I've been doing these videos to teach and tell people about my grandpa and share with you guys his poems, which I really love, and I hope you've enjoyed those. I'd love it if you would comment or let me know if there's something that you liked, a poem that you liked more than the rest of them. They're worth your time, and honestly, if you're needing just some uplifting, good humor or good poems, look through this series. I think you're going to find something that really works well for you. But we're approaching the year mark of when my grandpa passed away, and it's been super interesting just to be able to hear my grandpa's voice. And so this has been therapeutic for me, and I think I've said that a couple times, but I really love hearing my grandpa's voice. And I know that my family feels the same way about the poems that he recited. And one of the things with this new year coming upon us, we've had a very interesting 2020 for everybody. I mean, what's interesting is I never thought of it this way until just, I think, a day or two ago, was that 2020, as crazy as it's been, that's the year I lost my grandpa, like my last living grandparent. And I mean, 2020 is what it was. Some of it was awesome, and some of it was weird, and some of it was crazy, and some of it was frustrating, and some of it was political, and just a lot of stuff that happened this last year. But I didn't even realize, like, it's kicked off with me losing me and my family losing our grandpa. And I think it's significant to think about what we want to do. My grandpa was a guy that he always did anything. Like, I don't remember him ever saying, like, I can't do that. He was always a guy that, like, I can do that. He would fix things. He would make things. He was woodworking until late in his life. And around my bedroom, where I grew up in my family home, he created, like, literally shelves around every wall, like in the room that I lived in. And I thought it was impressive. Like, my grandpa wouldn't be doing that, but instead of some woodworker, I don't know. I thought it was cool. And I know that he made a lot of shelves for a lot of my cousins as well. But I want you to think about this theme of a poem that I'll have you hear in just a minute. But the power of if. Like, what if 2021 is phenomenal? What if the thing you've been challenged with, or the thing that's been bothering you, or what if the thing you want is, like, finally reachable, attainable? You can finally overcome that thing. What if you can make that happen? My grandpa was a man that if it was something good, he was a part of it. Like, he was a good man. And he found a way to be that person. Like, my grandpa was calm. Like, he wasn't a stress case. He wasn't hard to talk to. He was interested in you as a person. Just a phenomenal person. So I want you to hear this poem, and I want you to think about what if this year you reach something that you haven't done before, you've accomplished something. Now, I get that a lot of people think that, like, this time of the year is like New Year's resolutions and, writing down 50 goals that you have. And I think that you need to focus on who you want to be and become that person. And my grandpa was the person that I want to be like, and I hope that I'm like him the older I get. And I love and appreciate him, and I hope you enjoy this poem. It's one that he recites from Rudyard Kipling, entitled If, by my grandpa J. Carl Brooksby. I hope you enjoy this poem, and I'll see you very soon.
This is If by Rudyard Kipling. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, yet make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired of waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good or act too wise. If you can dream and not make dream your master, if you can think and not make thought your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors both the same, if you can bear to hear the words you've spoken twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop to build 'em up with worn-out tools, if you can make a heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn at pitch and toss and lose, then start again at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss, if you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when nothing's left within you except the nerve that says to them, hold on. If you can walk with crowds and keep your virtue, or talk with kings nor lose the common touch, and neither foe nor loving friend can hurt you, and all men count with you, but none too much. If you can fill each unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son.